The lady looks on, an 8-point game, and sometimes the New York Knicks redefine sloppy.
I mean, this is unbelievable. A no-look, over-your-head pass, a falling out of bounds pass, and a layup. It was so bad, it was good.
Tim Hardaway, the last 5 points, was held scoreless for 17 minutes.
He's uncanny. He is one of those uncanny ball players. You just know he's going to make the shot. Watch him create space. Crossover, gives him room, bang.
50 seconds to go. Childs picks up Hardaway. Alonzo Mourning sets the pick. Dudley gets back. Leonard looks inside for Alonzo Mourning. Foul on Dudley.
Oh, and I think Alonzo Mourning came down on Dudley's foot. I don't know if it was a knee or a twisted ankle, but I know it hurts. Let's take a look, Vern. Oh, that's a knee.
Dudley's 5th foul. Oakley back on the floor. Tell you, Dudley gave an effort.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of suit and ties, but this is a blue-collar city.
Alonzo Mourning, 5 of 9 at the free throw line tonight. Shoots 2. Portland, Los Angeles getting ready to tip out in Portland. We'll take you there as quickly as we can. That's the second game of our doubleheader on TNT. Mourning shoots one more. Timeout, New York. 36.8 left in regulation. Heat won game 1, lost game 2 at home. They came up here and regained home court advantage by winning here Tuesday night, 91-85. And Alonzo Mourning back at the line, shooting 1. He and Hardaway, the story offensively for Miami in the 4th period.
And you see rest of the team, 2 points. That was Eric Murdoch. How about Deshaun Leonard? 28 points in game 3, 2 points tonight. Now, the reason Mourning and Hardaway are having big games because the Knicks have decided, you two beat us. We're not going to let everyone else get involved in the act. And so far, it has worked for the Knicks.
One more for Mourning. Made them both. The lead is 3, 36.8 to go.
Now, Jeff Van Gundy called that timeout to make sure his team got into a play.
Under 30. Allen Houston pops out, guarded by Deshaun Leonard. They'll run an isolation. 10 on the shot clock. Hardaway comes to help. Childs will penetrate. Dishes to Johnson. No. Offensive board, and he's fouled.
Fitting. Larry Johnson, second shot. He has turned in to Moses Malone tonight. He misses his own shot, and he gets it back. That's the 4th time tonight that Larry Johnson has gotten an offensive rebound off his own shot. Moses Malone is clapping somewhere right now.
6 offensive rebounds tonight. He's got half of them. He shoots 2.
Biggest free throw of the season for the Knicks.
Deshaun Leonard sneaks back down the floor. John Starks telling Oakley, you come back down here and get on the line. I'll get Deshaun Leonard.
And Oakley's looking at Starks like, relax, my man.
What fun is Stark and raving?
Oh, yes.
Five-point game.
Watch Tim Hardaway.
Hardaway, no. Rebound, New York. And fists are flying at the other end. Larry Johnson is one of them.
Here we go.
Oakley and Mourning have at each other.
And both of those guys will not play in game 5. I guarantee you that.
Van Gundy out.
I don't know if it was Oakley. I couldn't see.
I saw Johnson throwing punches.
I think it was Larry Johnson.
Pat Riley has made so much, as have his teammates, of the composure of Alonzo Mourning the last half of the season.
I thought it was Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning, and it's just awful. This has been a great series.
Marred once again. I did see Larry Johnson throw punches. They may have been retaliatory. We'll get to the replays and see.
Oh, it was both of them. It was both guys.
Mourning and Johnson. Yep. Yeah, it was Johnson and Mourning all the way.
And that's old blood. That's old blood from Charlotte. And you hate to see it because Alonzo Mourning has been just great with his temper in the second half of the season.
There was the first punch. Neither one of them connected.
No, but it's just awful.
But it's just, well, for the second year in a row. Watch again. Alonzo Mourning throws the first punch.
Well, there's one right there, and that's what got it going. And then the push back, and then there's the punch. Fortunately for these guys, they are both awful fighters. Not needed.
Van Gundy was out quickly.
And interesting.
Last year it happened in Game 5 in Miami. Tonight it happens in Game 4 in New York. Look at Van Gundy. Saw it and sprinted off the bench. And immediately tried to pull Alonzo Mourning away from Larry Johnson.
Well, that's the old rule. You always grab the opposing player and not your own, but way to ruin a good game.
Teammates, though not close teammates, in Charlotte.
And look at Van Gundy down at the bottom of your screen. That's just Van Gundy just holding on.
This one is in the books.
I look at Hugh Collins, Hugh Evans, and he just said ridiculous. He just looked over us and said ridiculous.
And here's a small paradox of the night. There will be a Game 5. It will be played in Miami. You can watch it on NBC. The New York Knicks tie the series at 2, but the game will be forever remembered by the fracas at the end involving Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. Let's check in with Craig Sager.
Well, John, such an emotional day for you, starting out in Tulsa with your mother and your grandmother, coming here, hard fought, 17 points off the bench, and then the incident at the end. How can you sum up what just happened?
Well, you know, first of all, I'd like to give thanks to God for, carrying me down there and letting me see my mother and my grandmother. I just needed to see the smile on their face, and that game was for both of you all. And so I just want to say thanks, thank God once again. And Knicks organization who flew me in, I want to give them a lot of thanks because they didn't have to do that, and they showed a lot of generosity in doing that. But summing up what happened tonight, you know, it was a great win for us. You know, even though the fight broke out, it still was a great win. You know, we had to shave off elimination tonight, and now we get to go up to Miami.
You were on the court at the time. What happened between Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning?
I'm not sure. You know, I got the rebound. I was heading up court, and by the time I turned around, looked around, and you know, they was down there doing their thing. So you know, I'm not sure what happened. So you know, we can't worry about that right now. We have to you know, focus on what's going to go down in Miami, and you know, hopefully we have both guys there.
They were former teammates in Charlotte. Have they always had bad blood between them on the court?
I'm not sure. You have to ask both of them. I can't comment on that. You know, that's between Larry and Alonzo. I'm not sure.
After what happened last year, your teammates obviously learned not to come on the court during the fight. But your teammates learned not to come on the court during the fight.
That's just God putting us to a test. And, you know, this test, I was thinking about that coming in, the same type of scenario, you know, Game 6 last year where we lost, and we had to go up there to Miami without myself as well as Larry. And, you know, we lost the game up there, so it's deja vu.
Thanks. Let's go back to Vernon Doc.
All right, Craig, thank you very much. There will be a Game 5. It will be in Miami on Sunday. Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson will watch it in civilian clothes. Final of the New York Knicks live to play another game, 90-85. Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning in the fight at the end. Details will be forthcoming on Inside the NBA. But coming next, the Lakers and the Blazers, Game 4 on TNT.